All right, we're out here at Washington State University celebrating President Trump's miraculous victory. We're here trying to have conversations with people. Obviously, FDT is playing in the background for like the 5th time today. And the civil discourse here. And the civil discourse here is just amazing. We actually have some decent conversations, but also a lot of just that as well too. So let's see what happens when we have the rest of these conversations here at Washington State University.
Trump? No, you guys excited for the President 45?
Bye. Honestly, bye. Okay, we're happy.
Why? He's our president. He's got to be here.
You guys respect us.
People are not excited for President Trump, you guys.
You guys excited for President Trump?
Absolutely not. I don't like fascists.
Why is Trump a fascist?
Trump, please do not record me.
Okay, go talk to other people.
All right.
Hail Trump.
But you know, I'm not on either side, but I just prefer this just because I'm from Syria, and you know, I don't want Hillary Clinton to go into Syria.
Dude, I mean, she says she wants to bomb it.
And she's corrupt, so yeah, exactly. I don't think I'm that involved in politics, but I respect everyone's decision.
You guys excited for President Trump?
I'm sorry, but can you please step aside? We're not near you.
President
We're on
Trump,
this
right?
side. Can you please step aside?
President Trump. Not a lot of excitement here, dude. Kind of upset, but hey, it's okay.
Not our president. Not our president.
Actually, yes, because he won the election.
How did that allegedly solve?
We're just mingling.
James, how did that allegedly solve on the top of the phone? You need to say something now. Remember?
Somebody got assaulted.
Oh my God, it's slapping the phone.
Yeah, I mean, that is
You know, Muslim assaults have gone up 89% since Trump even went for running for president. Is it in your fucking mind, all these people you're impacting right now? I talked to you last time, you treated me like shit. You wouldn't look me in the eye. You made fun of everyone drunk out to the last part. Can you back
She
away?
obviously doesn't want to be.
It's public space. It's public space. No, it's our freedom of speech.
We just got deported. Illusion. Wow, dude. People were pissed. That girl was literally about to cry because we had a clipboard. He is your president, though. No, that girl was like about to cry because I was talking to her.
I remember when Obama won and people said he's not our president and people lost their shit.
Yeah. Throwback to 2012 and 2008 when people were like, oh, Romney is my president and Obama's not my president. Well, Romney is your president. Is not your president. Obama is your president because he's won.
Talking to millennials today about safe spaces.
Okay.
Can you help educate me about a safe space? What the hell is that?
Being in our bubble.
Can you tell us what a safe space is?
I mean, a place where you're not going to get hurt or ridiculed.
And so on a college campus, if there's people with like Halloween costumes that maybe make you feel uncomfortable, does that make it not safe anymore?
Yeah, that's not a safe place.
So that's violent. It's not safe at all to be
No.
just seeing those Halloween costumes. So if you saw like a white person wearing like a sombrero and that's not safe.
No, because that's ridicule. That's being made fun of. It's using that as a caricature.
And you're not joking, are you?
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, times have really changed. I can't believe how insensitive these people are these days.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, wearing these costumes and trying to have fun on Halloween, I'm not sure where they think they can get that idea.
No clue.
You're still not joking, are you?
Still not joking.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Just talking about the issues of the day. Can you explain what a safe space is to me?
A space where an individual feels free to express anything and everything.
Is incest acceptable in the safe space without being judgmental? If some folks want to practice incest, are they going to be welcomed in your safe space? If there are two consenting adults?
Like, if they're two consenting adults, I mean, I guess so.
So like if a father and his daughter were having a sexual relationship, as long as they were over 18, you wouldn't be judgmental, you would allow them in your safe space? They're part of the LGBT community?
If they both wanted to and were like within totally sober and cognitive
And
states of
consenting
mind.
adults?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're not being sarcastic at all?
No, I'm not.
You're very
no.
serious.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
people can do whatever they
All
want.
right. Hey, congratulations. If I were to make some sexist jokes, would that be a violation of your safe space?
Definitely.
It would.
Yes.
It wouldn't be funny at all?
No.
No. Sexist jokes, totally out of the question. Not funny.
Not funny.
Racist jokes?
Same. Not
Terrible.
funny.
Not acceptable.
No.
What kind of jokes can we use today that are still funny and not scary and offensive to you kids?
Well, I think
Ones that don't involve like a violation of humans, like that would disrespect any kind of people.
Jokes can't be disrespectful anymore.
No, not toward people.
Not towards people.
Yeah.
The Kelly filing new fallout tonight from a town hall meeting featuring 2016 Democratic candidate Governor Martin O'Malley. Yes, more than Hillary are running on the Democratic side. He was addressing what he thought was a friendly audience of liberal activists. But man, did they turn on the former governor of Maryland when he had the nerve to say this. Listen.
Every life matters, and that is why this issue is so important. Black lives matter, white lives matter, all lives matter.
Later that same day came Governor O'Malley's apology.
I believe what I first said was that Black Lives Matter before those other two phrases. That was a mistake on my part, and I meant no disrespect, and I did not mean to be insensitive.
Kevin Jackson is the executive director of the BlackSphere.net and author of the book Race Pimping. And Mark Hanna was a campaign aide for President Obama and John Kerry's presidential campaigns and is now an adjunct professor of media studies at the New School.
Hi, Megan.
Really? Really? I get the context in which the original remark was offered, but it's to the point now, Kevin, where he has to apologize for saying all lives matter.
Yeah, it is. It's to that point now. It's crazy. And what's interesting, Megan, if you notice, when he said white lives matter, oh, that's when he got the most vitriol from the audience because you white people are evil. They booed. Yeah, the same party that booed God or didn't want God at their convention booed white people too. So, hey, maybe white people are God. Look, this is the most idiotic thing I think I've seen in a long time. The fact of the matter is that the meme and the narratives are set around Black Lives Matter should be called Black Lies Matter, because they don't want to talk about the real issues around why black lives haven't mattered. It isn't because of cops. It isn't because of America. It's because of the behavior of liberal blacks and the system that has made black people, unfortunately, put in situations where they are disproportionately criminals. And so this idea that you can't come over the top of that and say, don't all lives matter? What, 87% of this country's lives don't matter because black lives do?
And it's, I mean, Mark, the thing is, way to get the other half to listen to you, right? I mean, how are white people going to respond to the booing of the fact that their lives should matter?
Yeah, I don't think anybody disagrees with the statement that all lives matter. I don't think any of those
I think you're wrong about that.
Protesters disagree with that. But let's listen to this in context. What was happening there was a protest that erupted about the Black Lives Matter. Obviously, there's been a lot of frustration in the black community over news of a new woman that was died in police custody again in Texas. And so
no proof that was by an intentional action by a police officer whatsoever.
No, well, we should reserve judgment and wait to see how this unfolds.
We should have in the Michael Brown case in Ferguson, which helped give birth to the Black Lives Matter
Megan,
movement.
the fact of the matter
and it was based on a lie.
The fact of the matter is more than 400, about 400 people have died at the hands, unarmed people at the hands of police, and a disproportionate number, and I'm sure Kevin is outraged by this, a disproportionate number of those is black.
Okay,
now, listen to why this is insensitive.
But way more white people have been killed at the hands of police officers over the past 2 years than blacks have.
If you look at proportions, that's not
exactly right.
There's a proportion more black members of the community have. But
go ahead.
The fact
That's Kevin's turn. Go ahead, Kevin.
Absolutely. Look, it's absolute fallacy And it's what these guys do. They come on all the time. They spew out this nonsense data because they know that the least common denominator is not going to check it. It's nonsense. White people are killed in disproportionately more high numbers in percentage to crime than blacks. And you don't see white people running around talking about white lives matter. And to your original point, the very first thing out of your mouth was, oh, I don't believe people believe that. They booed when they said all white lives matter.
Right. And the